This is Rob from Rims Models. This is my 5th update of this beautiful kit by Ryefield. Just before we start, like I say, big thank you to all my subscribers, all your comments, really do appreciate them. So in this update, we're carrying on with the interior. I'm actually quite a bit ahead from this video now. I've actually got all the interior finished, all painted. So what I'll do an update and I'll just show you what I've done and what I've used. No problems at all, the fit's excellent. As always, just dry fit, check your pieces, make sure everything fits okay. You can do what I've done there if you want, just put some numbers on just so you don't get mixed up. But it's a really detailed kit as well, and the good thing is you've got the actual clear part on the top, so you'll be able to see in and see all the beautiful detail which Ryefield have packed into this kit. Really is nice. Also, I should do the same if you're following my trumpeter King Tiger build. I'll do another update on that. I'll talk you through, and I'll give you where I'm up to. I've actually got the turret interior finished and painted. It'll be ready for weathering, so I'll talk you through that as well, what I've done. Okay, so what we're working on now, just are the fans now in the back. You got one each side. Fits excellent. There's a couple of sprue nibs you just got to take care of. That's one of the reasons to dry fit it first, because sometimes you can't see them, and when you put them together you'll get a gap. So what you need to do is just sand it off, and then you'll get the lovely fit then. No ejector pin marks to worry about either. Okay, so we're still working on the rads. There is a left and a right side. These bits you're gluing in now are different, but the rest of it is all the same. Also, the actual detail on the blades, like the fan blades, is really nice. There's no flash in there or nothing. It's really clean. You just make sure you glue this bit the right way as well, because you can get it the wrong way. Well, you see that beautiful detail there, look. It really paints up nice. Now these pieces they're putting on here, once you've got the actual fans fitted, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see them. So it's up to you if you want to put them in. I do. I put them in. You've got two connection points on each of them pieces, so you're going to need a sharp knife just to take care of it. Okay, so again you can see there, look, really nice detail. No problem at all. These I'm fitting now. Just make sure you fit the right one. I do label them on the outside just so you don't get mixed up. We can see beautiful. Okay. Really nice. Two of them. These have got two little pins and a couple of holes just so you can line them up. It's all as well, all painted red oxide, so you can fit all these together, painted all in. But I've got, I'd say, apart from a few little bits to fit, I've got the actual interior finished. It's all painted, just ready for the weathering. Well, I'm only going to give it a light weathering, I'm not going to go too mad. But as I said, I'll do an update and I'll talk you through what I've done. Okay, so now we're still working on the engine bay. Little bit of a seam to sand out. All I do, just gently squeeze the part together so the glue oozes out, and then let it dry overnight. And then all you got to do then is just sand it, and you got no seam then. Now we fit in here, these go on in the back. You'll fit the engine first and then you fit this bit, unless you want to have the engine out on display. As you can see, beautiful fit. That's all red oxide as well. All you do then, the two filler caps there, you just paint black. Okay, so again, it's all straightforward, no fit issues. Really nice detailed as well. These you could, when you do the radios, when you fit them, you could do a bit of scratch built wiring as well. I may well do. I'll have a look. If I could find a wiring diagram, then I'll certainly have a try. But they do paint up and really nice. You've got, you've got one of these is a different size what you're fitting now, because the actual tank itself does slope a little bit, so you want the short end on the front and then the longer end on the back. Right, so a couple of little pins just to help you with your alignment. Now I actually, before I fit the radios in, I'll paint these separate, because these will be a grey colour. All the paints I've used are all MIG, because when you actually build the kit, you get in your instructions you get a colour call out, and you got like CAD drawings of the lower hull and that, and it just shows you what colours to use. And the two main colours is the red oxide and the off-white. So what I ended up using was the what colour was it now? 014, which is the red oxide, and I think it's 017, which is the off-white. Okay, so we're working on the engine now. Now this is a little build in itself. Really nice, really detailed. You don't need to add nothing to it. I think it's really nice as it is. It's just a shame you're not going to see it all, because all you're going to see really is the top. Now on the drawing it's a little bit misleading what colour to paint it. It doesn't really say. So just do a bit of research. But I ended up painting it. I had some Tamiya, what was it, XF63, which is the German grey. I ended up painting it that colour. As you can see, it's falling together really nice. It's a really, really beautiful kit. I've got in the stash now another two Ryefield kits to do, which will be coming very soon. Once I finish this, I'll start another one. One of them's an interior and the other one's an exterior only. But if they're as good as this one, then we shouldn't have no trouble. Again, it'll only fit one way as well. I just dry fitted it off camera because there is a little bit of a seam which does stop your fit. Okay, I don't show you every part being fitted as well because it's all pretty straightforward. I can honestly say I had no issues with this. It just fell together. As long as you just keep test fitting, doesn't matter how many times you do it, just keep test fitting, and then once you're happy, then you can commit yourself to glue. I do break one of the parts. It was my fault. I broke up, and it was easy enough to repair. But you just got to be so careful when you're cleaning them up, because they do snap really easy. Okay, so still on the engine. What do you think? What do you think of the kit as well? Let me know your thoughts. I can honestly say, if you do thinking again it, I can highly recommend it. Really nice, really a good parts count as well, so it'll keep you busy for a little while. And really, no fits, no fit issues. Now the only seam you're going to have is underneath. The rest of it you're not going to see the seam, so I don't bother sanding it out because you're not going to see it. And all I do when I come to paint it, drill a hole in the bottom, and then I can put a cocktail stick and I can hold the engine and I can manoeuvre it all around without touching it. So all you got to do is build your sub-assemblies and then fit them in and think, where could I drill a hole to help hold it? Is there any way, where could I hold the piece with if I have to clamp it? There's little things like that to think about as you're going through your build. You got to think about as well, what can I fit before I paint, or is it easier to paint it and then fit it? As you're going through this build as well, you get a lot of options as well, so you got to decide as well what you want to do. It always pays just to have a flick through the instructions, just to familiarise yourself with them. So these four pieces I'm fitting, they're all the same. Just make sure you got them facing the right way. As you can see, there's I'd say there's probably a good night's work there to do that. That's just to build it. Then you got the painting, then you got the weathering. So you're talking a couple of nights work here to build this engine. This piece as well, just make sure you got it the right way, because you can fit it wrong. Just keep looking at your drawing, make sure keep double checking. Well, the instructions are really clear as well, so you can't really get it wrong. But if you're unsure and one of the steps, it shows you to fit a piece, but it's quite difficult to work out how it fits. So all you got to do is, you're unsure, just go forward a few steps and have a look, and then you'll probably find a bit later on in the instructions it'll show you how to fit it. Okay. All these are your exhausts. What I do, I don't do it on camera, but the bits I'm fitting now, all I do is get a bit of putty and just dab it on, like, just to make it look a bit stipply like, and then rusted up. Well, you can see we're still working on the engine. They really do pack so much detail into these interior kits. That's why I love building them. It's just really nice. You've got to think how you're going to do it. Have yourself a plan of attack, and enjoy it. Enjoy your builds, because I do. I love my builds. I love building. Okay, so these pieces I'm fitting here got seam lines. All you need to do is just a couple of swipes with your knife. Just run the knife over them, they're gone. And all I do then, once I've done it, just run the extra fin around just to make sure there's no like dust or anything. You got two holes. They're like two little pins and two holes, little indents on that piece. So you'll help. You know, you can only get it one way. You can't fit this upside down. Okay, so no problems there. All you got, just watch that piece. You don't snap that off, as I nearly did. It's very flimsy. Okay, so really nice. I just dry fit these couple of pieces here, just for the simple reason the sprue nibs are on the mating surface. So when you come to do yours, just dry fit it just to make sure. Really nice. Again, couple of seam lines. Well, as you can see, it clips together. Some of these parts you don't need to glue. The fit is that good. Now these pieces you fit in here, just make sure you get the right one, because there's two different ones. But what I done, I only glue one of the exhausts on and left the other one off, just so you don't get mixed up. Okay, so still working on the engine. A little bit of a clean up to do on that piece. Also, another good thing to do is once you've cleaned all your parts up, just spray it grey, primer it in grey, because grey really makes all the what's the name stand out. So if you've got a seam line you've missed, the grey will make it really stand out. Here, this is the top of the engine now we're working on. So we've nearly finished it now. Now these have got to face the right way, so you've just got to make sure, study your drawing, just make sure you've got it right, because you can glue it wrong. Right, so really nice though. Again, the fit's excellent. So as I said, I think the next update I'll do with this, because I've done all the interior, I'll just give you a quick talk through what I've done. Okay, so these parts here, just make sure, as you see in there, I got it the wrong way up. And you got a couple of little pins, just to help you with your location. But these here will be painted just normal white. So what I do is do the engine first, paint this separate, and then glue the two together, and you should have no problems then. Okay. Also on the King Tiger, I finally found a way to do the Zimrit. So what I'll do as well, I'll do a little tutorial on how I do it. So hopefully, if it helps somebody out, and that's great. But I've got to a stage now, I'm really pleased with it. So I'm going to have a go at doing it on the actual build itself. I've been practicing on the spare turret, and I think, like I said, I think I've pretty much got it. Okay, so these here, you can get these pieces the wrong way as well. Again, just you need to do is just put a number on it, just so you don't get mixed up. Okay, really nice. Now underneath these parts you're fitting, there's like a little pin, and they've got a face forward. As you can see, you can probably, I didn't know if you made it out there, but you've got to make sure they're both facing the same direction, or else it won't fit on top of your engine. Now it's a little bit fiddly this, but just keep persevering with it and it will fit. What I'll do, just let the glue tack off a little bit like dry, and then you can just manipulate it into the right position then. Okay, so that's your bits of piping we're fitting. That's the engine nearly complete there now. All you'll have then is when the engine's fitted, you just have some pipe work and that to fit to it, which you can't do that yet until you've fitted the engine. Okay, so that's update 5 complete. Really hope you enjoyed watching. If you do, please hit that subscribe button, as it will help my channel. I'm really pleased as well that I've got to over 2,000 subscribers. Never ever dreamed of that. So thank you all. Really do appreciate it. Be safe, and I'll catch you in the next update.